Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Dovahkiin.
Who?
Dovahkiin.
Dova?
Play Skyrim.
Dova? Who?
Dragonborn.
What?
In the Dova language.
What's a Dova?
A dragon.
Oh, Dova King.
Dovahkiin.
Dovahkiin. Oh, I'm Raven. I am not Dova. Don't the dragons yell a lot in that game?
Yes.
They're very screamy.
They have a shout, and you can my favorite thing to do is shout Lydia off a cliff.
Who's Lydia?
She's one of the followers.
What'd she do to you?
Lydia won't stay out of the way.
Oh, so you yell at her until she falls off a cliff?
I Fus Ro Dah her
So aggressive.
off of High Hothgrar. I've never been able to say that one. I can say Parthenax, but I can't say High Hrothgar.
High Hrothgar?
Yeah.
High Hrothgar. Oh.
So, as you may have figured out from the thumbnail, we're making Skyrim soap.
Wee! Video game soap!
Yay! So I've been wanting to make this soap for, 3 years now?
Yeah, pretty much since the beginning.
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years I've been wanting to make this soap. And I've been struggling to find all the pieces I needed to do this. I was struggling so much. So much. But I found what I needed to get the look I wanted. So now we're making it.
Nice.
I even did this.
Yeah, after? I didn't know you were going to switch to hand motions. You want to do it again?
No.
Yeah, one more time. Yeah. Hi, my name's Raven, and I'm having cognitive problems tonight. I'm gonna piss Kat off. I know there's gonna be at least one point where Kat looks at me and just goes, God.
Anyways, our colors we got right here. By the way, Skyrim is, I want to say, my favorite. It's like top 3 RPG for me. Top 3. We'll go up top 3.
Top 3 RPG.
Top 3.
Not top 3 video game.
I have to break my favorites down into categories.
Too many favorites.
I have to break them down into categories.
Okay. God damn it, the battery's dying. Just a second.
Eventually.
Hey, so the battery died. We had to wait for a little bit before we could keep going. So I reheated some leftovers. I have pink pad thai. I don't know why it's pink, but it's good.
Your curry was good too.
I'm sorry that you had to eat my curry.
No, your curry was yummy.
It's too spicy.
It's okay.
My big baby.
I'm sure if it wasn't for the jawbreaker incident, you wouldn't be big baby.
Theoretically, but it's also been like 20 years since the jawbreaker incident. I don't know how much that's really relevant anymore. I know I say that because that seems to be where it all stemmed from, but I never seem to have really recovered. Oh, maybe I should explain that real quick. I struggle with spicy foods, it physically hurts me, and I used to not struggle with spicy foods until I was a kid, and I had one of those, fist-size jawbreakers. Freaking huge. And it was a sour jawbreaker, and my dumb butt was sitting there, licking it, and was like, oh man, it's so sour, it's so great. And my tongue went numb, and I just kept going, not realizing that the shiny, smooth outer layers of the jawbreaker were hiding this sandpapery rough inside, and you can kind of imagine where your tongue is numb and you can't feel it, and sandpapery roughness, and you just keep licking it because you can't feel your tongue because it was so sour. When I suddenly looked down and my hand and the jawbreaker were just coated in blood because apparently I had just scraped the top layer of my tongue off. Woo! And ever since then, I can't eat spicy food.
Or sour food, if I remember correctly.
I mean, anything really, really strongly flavored, yeah. I don't really like sour food anymore. But I used to be able to eat spicy food, and then after that, couldn't do it. I've tried. I really, I want to eat spicy food, I really do. But I just can't. I suck. I'm the whitest person.
Where the were we?
Colors.
Colors, that's right. The colors we are using. For the first color, we've got Magic Mushroom. For this very lovely green right here, we've got ourselves some Alpine Green. For this gray, we have Satin Gray Pillowcase. And for the blue back here, we've got Sky Blue. Our fragrance that we are going to be using today, that we don't know how it's going to behave because there were no notes on Candle Science's webpage, is Snickerdoodle. Because I hoard cheese wheels and sweet rolls in Skyrim.
I wonder if there's a sweet rolls recipe in David's Skyrim book.
I think they're pretty much just like cinnamon rolls, but in bundt cake form.
Sounds hella good.
Oh, you're looking now.
Look. No, like, my spouse literally has an Elder Scrolls cookbook.
I got it for his birthday. What was it? A couple years ago?
I don't remember anymore.
Last year? I think it was last year. I couldn't
Is
figure
that
out.
it?
Yeah, that's it.
It's literally on, like, one of the first pages on the title page. That looks good.
Yes, and that is one of the things I have a habit of hoarding in the game. Anyways, set these aside. Raven's gonna do a thing because she didn't want to measure out the lye water for me.
Nope.
Did you just say you?
Uh-huh.
You.
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 You. So apparently I didn't need Raven to do the oil, the lye into the oils for me. Apparently there was exactly enough.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I just mix everything in these giant batches, and I don't know how much is in there at any given point.
You're getting like 11 p.m. Lupias.
It's the best time to be making a soap.
Yes! You know what song I still have stuck in my head? Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
You have had that stuck in your head for a few days now.
God, that smells good.
It does smell really good. Cookies! You are willing to blend way longer than I am. I'm like, trying not to panic. Like, oh, you're blending for so long.
There's a certain consistency I would like in these.
I know. I just am like, ah!
Okay. It's going to be drop swirl.
We are once again joined by our new Brambleberry molds. Which, this is your first time pouring in here, huh?
Uh-huh. Which, by the way, is already seeming to be easier than the other ones.
Yeah, I'm kind of in love with them. I mean, like, hashtag not sponsored, but, like, we've tried 5-pound molds or thereabouts to 5-pound molds from 3 different companies. We've tried Heritage Workshop, we've tried Nurture Soap, and now we've tried Brambleberry. And I really like the Brambleberry ones. They're so far my favorite. Cat's gonna christen them. Splatter everywhere.
Yeah!
2 of these have seen action previously, one of which has not. The fact that they're ever so slightly whiter, like the actual interior of the mold being slightly whiter than what we're used to, is super useful. I mean, they're obviously, like, whiter than the Amazon molds, and longer, because we get 15 bars out of these instead of 9.
I'm going to do this thing.
Okay. The Danny swirl?
Yeah. Where it goes like this, right?
Yeah.
Voila. Layer number 1. Okay, so we're going to move these to the side. And while we're waiting for those to set up enough for me to do some texturing, we're going to start on our next 2 colors.
What's one of your favorite parts about Skyrim?
You're making me pick a favorite thing about Skyrim?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean that to be a really
I don't know if
difficult
it's
question.
sleeping with the prostitutes.
It's an option.
I mean, they don't show you sleeping with the prostitute,
Sure.
but, like, you know what's up.
Yeah.
You get to do it in, like, the first city you're in. Or the fact that I can have my character get married and make my spouse stay at home and watch the kids while I, have my character leave for months on end. And I only come home for money and food.
Boy, you can really tell when we're doing a late night soaping because it's just like soap drips everywhere, floofs of mica all over the place. It's a mess.
What the great part about this is like, so far no glitter. It's not going to stay that way, but so far no glitter.
Is glitter a big part of Skyrim?
No.
In your Skyrim it is, right?
Yeah.
This is Cat Skyrim. This is not...
Cat plays a stealth mage.
It's headcanon Skyrim.
Okay. Which apparently, like, everyone else is like, oh yeah, no, I tried to do this build, but I ended up stealth archer. Oh, I tried to play a game, and I was not a stealth archer, and I was a stealth archer. Me? I've never played a stealth archer.
Cat is switching to an in the pot here. I'm realizing the previous soap and this one are actually really similar. Oh no.
It's fine. This one's a high top. That one was not.
That's true.
And my texturing is a bit more
aggressive.
Chaotic.
Now that the base is poured, we're gonna get this out of the way and pour some frosting.
So we got our frosting, but our all that other fun.
It is 11:39. Alright, well now that Kat has blended the Fus Ro Dah out of this, we are going to let it set up for a little bit. We will be right back. If there is an ad available with YouTube, we'll let that run, enjoy the intermission art, and we'll be back in a second. Bye!
And we're back!
Welcome back. I've been tricked, bamboozled. I didn't think I was doing frosting tonight, but I guess I'm doing frosting tonight.
For like snow or clouds, which is kind of what the frosting is representing here, is both snow and clouds. How often do I ever be like, I want the round tip on my soap?
Apparently they're making me do it because my stamina levels are higher somehow.
It ain't the bedroom. My stamina is not infinite.
Ugh. 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 So there's more than one Skyrim game, right?
No.
No?
There's only one Skyrim. It's that series called The Elder Scrolls.
Oh, Elder Scrolls is the series. I
and
see.
Skyrim is Elder Scrolls 5.
Oh.
I've only played Oblivion, a little bit of Morrowind, Skyrim, and ESO, or Elder Scrolls Online.
Which is like WoW, but Elder Scrolls, right?
Yes.
I miss playing WoW. I used to play WoW a lot. I really liked WoW. I liked having a guild to hang out with, and I liked playing, but I just don't have the time to dedicate to something like that anymore.
I liked WoW too, because you guys are the ones that got me started playing, and I played for a little bit and then ran out of time.
It's a lot of fun. For the Horde!
Oh yes, I was Horde.
Yeah, because we are Horde in this household. So, is Skyrim then the one that you start off in the wagon?
Yes!
Okay. And then a dragon shows up and, like, eats everybody?
Ugh, f***s up a town, but I don't think it eats everybody. It just f***s up this town.
Just for funsies?
Just for funsies.
Are dragons sentient in that?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Do they talk?
Yes. Yes, they do.
So that it just shows up and f***s up a town for no reason.
Alduin, the BBEG, comes and f***s up a town.
Oh. The BBEG is a dragon?
Yeah.
Original.
Hey, one of the good guys is a dragon, too. And then there's another dragon that once you, like, defeat this dragon, he lets you ride him.
And you're a dragon, right?
No, you're whatever race you choose to be.
Uh-huh.
You're just dragon born.
What does that mean? Does that mean one of your ancestors a dragon?
I am not entirely certain. I assume that means one of your ancestors a dragon. I mean, how else would you be dragonborn?
I have questions. Logistical questions.
But you can be Argonian and be the dragonborn. Or Khajiit. Or High Elf. Or Breton. Or Nord. Or a vampire. Or a werewolf.
Do dragons have human forms in this game, like they do in WoW?
As far as I'm aware, no.
Then how? I have logistical questions. How did you come to be? Was one of your ancestors really big? Or was it a very small dragon?
I don't know. But, yeah, you're dragonborn, and you have to, like, go defeat Alduin, gather the Elder Scrolls, and go learn this shout that is supposed to defeat Alduin. Only, like, lame thing doesn't work.
I really like the idea that if you yell at the bad guy loud enough, you'll murder him.
Like, all it actually does is make it so he can't fly, and then, like, beat on him a bit, and then, like, once his life goes down, he, like, flees before you can kill him. So now you have to go get this other dragon and, like, defeat it so that you can fly on it to where Alduin was like, yeah, I'm off over here now.
Goodbye.
And that's about as far as I've gone in the storyline. I have actually not finished the Skyrim storyline.
Frosting's getting hot.
I keep getting distracted by the side quests.
Oh, is it one of those games where there's like 8 million side quests?
Well, you can join the Dark Brotherhood, you can become a vampire, or you can become a werewolf, or you can be part of the Dawn Guard, which I never do. I always go vampire, and then I get the bow where you can shoot the sun.
What? And you need to go get a shout to fight a dragon when you could just shoot the sun.
Yes.
What?
I can shoot the sun and make it nighttime every single day. I have to shoot the sun every day to do it. But that's literally the only time I use a bow in Skyrim is to shoot the sun.
That's wild.
Because the sun. One of my favorite quest lines seems to be one that everyone hates.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like the sword you get from it. So you get a sword from it called the Dawnbreaker, which causes fire damage. And the quest is like you have to go return Meridia's beacon to her temple.
Okay.
The thing is like, I still haven't figured out what actually triggers the quest. But it's one of those, like, you open a chest somewhere and guess what? You have the beacon now, and you get the thing. Another hand has touched the beacon. And that's how you get the quest. But, like, I've gotten it a different spot every single playthrough.
I don't know how you do that. I have a hard time, like, playing through a game more than once if I haven't finished it.
So the reason I've had to do multiple playthroughs is, like, the first one, it was my ex-boyfriend's Xbox. The second time, my Xbox 360. And I killed the save file. The first save file on that one got corrupted, so I had to start over. And then I got an Xbox One, and they made the Skyrim remastered for Xbox One, and so I
started over.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do some glitter on here. Surprisingly, not a ton. We got Sparkle Me Gold, and then next Sparkle Plenty, also from Mad Micah's. And then, originally I wasn't planning on doing any hollow on here, but I'm going to do not a ton, a little bit of gold hollow from Nurture.
And as usual, if you're not familiar with us, all of our glitter that we use is always biodegradable, plant-based. Our micas are always synthetic, just as a heads up. Every once in a while somebody asks.
Okay, so first off, for embeds, we've got these little balls. They are supposed to represent Meridia's beacon. Forgive me for not, like, making them all, like, flat on the sides instead of, leaving them as being completely circular. But I was lazy. I did not feel like making little balls and then, like, chopping little bits off to make them all, like, 20-sided or some shit. Next, we got little swords and dagger thingies. These are not the ones that I was having difficulties with. No. We'll get to those.
Here's the weapons on the sides.
And then this is the one that I was having difficulties finding one that I liked. Dragons.
Melt and pour dragons.
You can't have Skyrim without dragons.
All the embeds so far have been melt and pour. Wow. All together, that's intense. That's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. The weapons and the beacons and the dragons, just dang. thing.
I did try to find smaller dragon heads.
I know you did. You tried really hard, but they're hard to find. Well, we are going to let these chill and do their thing for about 24 hours, and then we will come back, hopefully at a more reasonable hour in the evening, to cut these down into bars. So, if there's another commercial break available, we'll let that run, and we will be right back with you. Bye-bye!
Welcome back. So we are cutting our Skyrim loaf.
I think things are going to get cut, but I did my best to line it up. The dragons are like the hardest part to line up properly.
The dragons are the ones that I really care about. I knew part of at least one of the axes was going to be cut.
Oh, we actually, looks like we did better than I thought we were going to.
Okay, guys. Now for the reveal.
Is it still sticky? This has been on the rack for like, what, 3 days?
Something like that.
Ooh, interesting. Nice. Where are you going? Come back. Where are you going?
I'm not moving.
You're moving. It's okay. They look cool.
They do.
And those dragons are so big.
The soap makes me want snickerdoodles, by the way.
They do smell delicious. If anybody orders a single one of these, they're not going to be able to go in our standard box.
Oh, God,
They're
no.
going to have to go in bigger boxes because they're so big. Ooh.
It'll be interesting to see, like, as they cure, how those colors, like...
Shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or only one of the axes, apparently.
Ooh, that was a good click.
Yes.
Ooh. I like that one.
Me too.
Look at that dragon. So cool.
So I was debating, like, when I picked the round tip for it, I was like, do I really want to do it? Because I never do the round tip. But I'm really glad I went with the round tip because it kind of gives it that nice fluffy cloud or, like, fresh snow.
Yeah, we very rarely do the round tip. And boy, I think this particular soap is going to present some packaging and shipping challenges, maybe would be the right word. Ooh. It's very moody and stormy looking. I like it.
That's a good descriptor for the game, too. Moody and stormy.
Isn't there a lot of, like, Nordic imagery in
Yes.
Skyrim?
Lots of it. I mean, one of the classes you can play is Nord.
Alright, so here are some close-up shots on Kat's Skyrim soap. God, those dragons, though. Wow, they're so detailed.
Worth it.
I really hope they survive shipping.
Me too.
Ooh.
Because I feel like that look, they're worth it.
Well, they certainly smell delicious with that snickerdoodle fragrance. So these will be available at the end of May. It'll be the last Friday of May at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on our site, catandраvendesigns.com. We'd love to catch you there. We'll make sure we do a bundle like we've been doing lately, as well as the individual bars available. So this is your reminder from Soap Mom to make sure you are hydrating, get some fuel, have a snack, and if you need to, go lay down for just a second, you know? Just close your eyes and just have a rest for like 5 minutes. And with that, we will see you for the next video. Have a good day. Bye.